What's up, guys? Alright, Matt here with RacksGills&Bills. Going to pick up Andrew right now. We are going to the shore. First sick of deer hunt of the year. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a little bit of a warm one. I think a high of 71 degrees over there on the shore. Mosquitoes are gonna be absolutely horrendous in the marsh. But we're gonna do it anyways. Not expecting to see anything, but hey, if we get one, that'd be great. I'm definitely if I see a hind, I'll definitely bust a hind, and then I'm not killing any spike stags, but I'll kill a 4-point stag and up, obviously. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. First one of the year. Didn't have too much luck last year when we went. But we also, honestly, with time frames and everything, we just didn't have a lot of time last year to go out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gonna pick up Andrew. Got about a 2.5 hour, 2 hour and 40-minute drive. So see you guys at the swamp. Alright, well, we finally made it. About a 2 hour and 45-minute drive, right, Drew?
About that.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Yeah, there was some traffic, that's true. But we made it. About 15 to 10 mile per hour winds right now. Once we get in the swamp, we'll feel maybe a little bit faster than that. And yes, I did pick up Andrew. There he is, leading the way to mosquito-infested lands, but looking forward to it. We have high hopes. We had some good luck at this spot last year. Andrew, on his first ever sick of deer hunt, saw a stag. He didn't never get to see how big it was, but hopefully it's kind of today. If it's not a fawn, we're pretty much shooting it kind of day. So hopefully we can get something in bow range, and hopefully this wind is going to help us out a little bit with the mosquitoes tonight. Right now they're not too bad, but it's about 70 degrees. This morning it was a little bit cooler, so hopefully as the day goes on it cools off. It's about 1:30, 1:20 p.m. right now, so we got some time for sure. We're the only ones in the truck, so we got a ways to walk, to say the least. Alright, well, Andrew's putting the GPS in as I watched right there. We hit the cut-in spot. How far do you think we've walked so far, Drew?
I think it's like 1.5 miles or something.
About 1.5 miles. We got about 0.4 miles left, so not too bad. Alright guys, I'm all set up. I didn't do a whole lot of videotaping walking in, but we jumped a spike stag, and that was pretty cool. He stopped a couple times. Andrew was hoping he'd get a shot at it, but didn't give him a clear shot. I'm shooting pretty much anything except for a spike today, but Andrew's never killed a sick of deer, so he's pretty much, if he sees one, it's dead pretty much, if it's in bow range. I'm gonna kill a hind and pretty much anything bigger than a spike stag. So we're gonna see how the night goes. It was a long walk in. I don't know how far apart Andrew and I are exactly, probably 250, 300 yards maybe. But we actually jumped on another sicka in this frag about 30-40 yards away from me, but I'm set up on a couple heavy trails and some really fresh wallows in the frag here. So it's a hot one. I'm hot. Knock on this tree in front of me, but Mosquitoes haven't been horrible, but we'll see when the sun starts to go down. Hoping we can get one on the ground today. We'll see though, but it's a nice one. We jumped some mallards and some wood ducks actually over there, so that's pretty cool. Mark that. Might have to go back to that spot, but other than that, I'm just gonna sit tight. Wish I brought my water to the tree. That would have been nice, but I left it in the truck, so I have something to look forward to when I get back to the truck, to say the least. But yeah, other than that, it's gonna be up here for the next 3-4 hours. I think it's about 3 o'clock now, so we got 3:30 give or take, so we got some time until they start moving. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Well, so far, about 5 minutes ago, I, for the quickest glance, about probably 80 yards away, I saw a deer like 2 times. I don't know if it was a hind or stag, but I saw just kind of just walk. I saw the flashes in between the trees, walking real slow out of the frag. Andrew and I both have heard a couple bugles. Nothing close so far. That's okay though. It's about 6:10. Sun sets at 6:50, so we're looking pretty good so far. Hopefully, we get some action up close here soon. I'm getting the itch to shoot something, so hopefully it happens soon. We'll see. Alright guys, it's next morning. Pulling out of my driveway right now. I'm heading to the gym, but I didn't really do an outro. When we left last night, I was just really frustrated with myself, quite honestly. But had the night to sleep it off. And you know, everybody misses, and yeah, it happens. It's my first time ever missing a deer, besides probably the one time when I trying to kill my first ever bow deer. It was a doe, and I hit her in no man's land. But this hind, I misjudged the yardage completely, and it just soared right over her back. I mean, it was a clean miss. I prefer a clean miss over, you know, wounding her for 10 times out of 10. Would have I liked it to be 6 inches lower and spined her? Yeah, probably. But yeah, I thought about not, you know, including that in the video, but promised myself I'd be as truthful as I can making these videos, and you know, just showing the authentic thing no matter what happens. And you know, realistically, I think everybody deserves to you know, I think these YouTube videos kind of get out of hand. Everything goes perfect every time, and yeah, everybody's killing, you know, these huge 200-inch whitetails, and, you know, in our cases, these huge Sitka deer as well. Realistically, not every hunt's going to be perfect, and I think this is just a cruel reminder to myself that that's the case. And, you know, I'm a good shot. I can hit a half-inch circle at 20 yards 10 times out of 10, but this time it was just a misjudged yardage. I thought she was at 28 yards. My bow's a little bit older of a bow. I have a light arrow set up, but, you know, I'm going slow. And I put basically my 30-yard pin on there. I was just aiming double long, and it soared over her back. I rearranged it after she trotted off. She wasn't too phased. If anything, she'll probably go back to her normal patterns and come out that same spot tomorrow, or today if I had to guess. And but I rearranged it. She was at 21 yards. I'm gonna test it today and see, but I'm pretty sure if I replay it in my head, I could see my pin gap, and my top pin, my 20-yard pin, was hovering right at the top of her back. So if I had to guess, that's what happened. And unfortunately for me, fortunate for her, you know, arrow soared right over her back. It wasn't far off her back. Probably missed her top of her back hairs by like 2-3 inches. But hey, it happens, man. You know, it's just one of those things. I just gotta build my confidence back up, go through the motions. I'm building a new bow right now. I'm building the Matthews Lift X, so I'm going to be going like 300 feet per second. So once I get out in that out in the woods, I'll probably be 0 to 30. So it's, yeah, this, I won't have to worry about this again at the end of the day. But yeah, it's a mental error. I got excited at the moment between that stag almost coming out. That one was a weird one. I didn't talk to you guys about that one either. I think what happened was I was responding to his calls. He growled, and I basically did a growl back at him. That's a Sitka deer do. They'll bugle, they mew, and they'll growl. And the growl almost sounds like you're hacking a loogie. It's a weird one. It scares the crap out of you when they do it for the first time. But he came out, poked his head out of the frag, and was looking left, right, and I think the fact that he didn't see another Sitka deer is what spooked him, because he ran back in. What I'm thinking is he came out and he didn't see another Sitka deer, and that threw him off a little bit, and I think he got a little spooked by it, you know, hammered back into the frag. He didn't go very far, but so I think with that, and then me, just mental error, just missing that hind. It was a frustrating night. It was a great night, don't get me wrong. Andrew ended up not seeing any Sitka, unfortunately. I was the only one. I saw 3 total. I saw one for like a millisecond about 80 yards to the right down that frag. That came out about 6 o'clock, and then those other 2 came out probably at around 6:30 or 6:50, give or take. But happens, man, and I just gotta move past it. I was beating myself up pretty hard last night on the drive home, talking to Andrew and stuff, and my buddy John, who lives on the shore, you know, he was making me feel a little bit better about it, and Andrew was, of course, too. And my buddy John was like, dude, don't worry about it, you know, I missed the hind at 20 yards last year too, and you know, it sucks, but there's a lot of geese flying right there. But, you know, it sucks. It happens, and I'm just glad I didn't wound her at the end of the day. Realistically, I'm just glad that it was a clean miss. And, you know, Andrew and I are going out next Tuesday, so we know where they are. You know, it took me, this is my 5th year hunting these things. It took me 3 years to kill my first ever Sitka. Killed a big 6-point stag in 2023, I believe, 2023. So, you know, we're dialing him down. This is Andrew's 2nd year coming out, his 3rd ever trip. So it's nice because he picked out where he wanted to go, what unit we wanted to hunt these past 2 years, and so I give him props for being able to at least pick out the right unit where the sick are. So it's a learning curve every time. I'm 5 years in hunting these little marsh monsters, and I learn something new every time I go out. And it's just like whitetail. I mean, you could hunt a spot and see 3-4 deer coming out on the same trail, and then you go back that same spot, same time frame, and you might not see a single deer. That's just how the game works, man. So it's all good. I'm just gonna shoot a lot today while I'm at work. Luckily I work at a bow shop, so I have a 40-yard indoor range. I'm just gonna build my confidence back up and just try to move past this, live and learn, and just take it day by day until next Tuesday, and hopefully I get a little bit of redemption on Tuesday. But till then, I appreciate you guys tuning in, listening to my little ramble, and like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. See ya.